What is the best way to control a man? To control men? What are the best weapons, best tools to control men? To control us as men? They've lost control. Modern women have lost men forever. Forever. What do I mean? When you look online and you see these topics nowadays, all these female content creators advising their audience, telling them, oh, find a rich man. Find a man who can do this, do that. Find a man who's a golden retriever. A soft golden retriever of a bastard, so long as he makes money. Yeah, he has to have that money. Really, really. Nothing to do with caring for a man. Nothing to do with how much she's going to attend to and respect this man. None of it. Please. It's all about what you can do for her, what you can do for them. But you know what's beautiful? You know what's even more beautiful than all that BS? It's men telling them no. It's men asking them, are you fucking crazy? Are you nuts? Whom do you expect to fold like this? Fold like a cheap piece of A4 paper? Who the F do you think you're talking to? Indeed, indeed. Men have said that and let it radiate. Of course, why not? Now I've got some videos today to paint this point, but this first one's interesting. Have a look at this. I hope you're focused and on your square.
So I asked my husband what type of woman he would remarry if I died. And he said, I'm not getting remarried. And I said, well, who's going to take care of the kids and the house because you don't cook or clean? And he said, if you die, I get well over $1 million. I will just hire a maid. And the kids don't really need to be looked after at this point. They're old enough to take care of themselves. And I said, well, don't you think you'll get lonely? And he said, I won't be lonely. I'll have well over $1 million and I can just purchase escorts.
Let me stop her. Let me stop her there. Interesting, isn't it? This man let his wife know, look, if you die, something happens to you if we get divorced, the f*** am I getting married again? What the hell am I getting married again for? That's stupid. Something happens to you, I get $1 million. I get $1 million. So long as he's still working, I can hire a maid and then spend my money on some women I want to have fun with. Yeah? Loneliness. What loneliness? What loneliness, indeed. Now, there are a few points here. I'm sure as a woman she's in shock that, my God, you're going to replace me with random other women? A maid? And some escorts? You're going to replace me with those women? Yes. Yes. She may feel hurt that, is that what you see me as now? I'm just a maid. The mother of your kids, I'm just a maid, and you live at home escort. Damn, that's not what he said. That's not what he said. But hey, if it's implied, whatever. So obviously she's a bit hurt, and I'm not saying that she shouldn't be hurt. I'm not saying that she shouldn't be in her feelings because he said that. However, he's painting a very beautiful picture, isn't he? He's painting a picture a lot of men already live. A lot of men already live like that. And I'm not even saying all of that is good. I'm not saying it's good for you, to be a single man, single bachelor man, have a maid to clean your home, and some pay-as-you-go broads, some pay-as-you-go dusty broads to provide that weapon company. Hey, I'm not saying that's good, but I'm just saying it is. It is, isn't it? All men can't do that. Obviously, you need money to live like that. But why not? Why the F not? This is what I mean by women have lost control. Yes, of course, you're still gaining the benefit of women, obviously. But you're paying them. That's more normal now, isn't it? That's more normal and natural because it's like on one hand, you're always paying, aren't you? You're always effing paying, whether she's your wife, your girlfriend, your side piece. Yeah, you're always paying anyway, aren't you? Might as well do it like this. Why not? Thus, they have lost control. What control can you have over a man when the things you provide as a woman can be purchased? It can be purchased. Age-old saying, the F you buying a cow for? The F you worrying yourself with a cow for and all of her manure? Nah, F that. Milk is quite cheap nowadays. It's not free, to be honest, but it's quite cheap, isn't it?
I said, I'm sorry, what? And he said, I'm not getting remarried. I will just pay for escorts and a maid. I'll pay for a maid because I'm not going to clean the house. I said, oh, okay. And he goes, my only real concern is to make sure that I continue to make enough money to pay for escorts and a maid.
And this woman is so shocked to hear him say that. She asked a question and he answered it. Pure logical answer. I mean, his life will not be burdened with anything, will it? No. The f*** you stress yourself out for? But have a look at this next point.
Look, I just want to know. I know your bitches ain't celibate. So who's selling it? Which one y'all selling it?
Bars. I know you ain't celibate, but I know you're selling it indeed, to the highest bidder, to any bidder. Some of these chicks are broke AF, ain't got no money. But if you're a man with spare cash and a knob you want to get lost for a bit, hey, carry on. It's like on one hand, why on earth as a man would you want to be a gentleman nowadays? I'm a gentleman. I'm gonna court her. I'll watch me other men, I'm gonna court this chick. Really, bruh? Really? Yeah, watch me buy it from under you. Watch me buy it from under you. Yeah? You trying to give her love, I'm trying to give her some D and some cash. Here you go.
Let me know you're selling it, because I know you're selling it. You ain't celibate. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
And this is another point where I remind men to focus on getting the bag. Get money, work out home. Always focus on getting the money, because when you do, you can do so much. You can do something. Worry about being lonely. Male loneliness epidemic. Where? Oh, I'm lonely. I'm gonna go buy a bitch. Oh my God. It's funny because it's true. Let's carry on.
Everyone's like, oh, you're young, you're 24. You gotta, like, explore your options, sow your wild oats.
Go on.
I don't want to explore my options anymore. I've been exploring. Been fucking Ibn Battuta out here.
Who? You've been who?
In 1325, 21-year-old Ibn Battuta left Tangier, Morocco for the Islamic pilgrimage to Mecca, launching a 29-year journey.
Okay, so this is who she was referencing and saying she's had a long journey in her 24 years. Okay, a little bit of a history lesson.
I don't want to explore my options anymore. I've been exploring.
But you're not Ibn Battuta, are you, young woman, 24-year-old woman? However, has she burned herself out at 24 already? Burned yourself out already? You had that much fun at 24, there's nothing left, is there? Oh, you want to settle down and commit now? Really? Really? You know, this is why the whole phase messes up a lot of women. I'm not saying this chick had a whole phase, we don't know. But she has been adventurous, hasn't she? She has been exploring, hasn't she? Yeah? Sowing your wild oats. That's some freaky wild oats you've been sowing. But I mean, here's the point, isn't it? A lot of women by the age of 24 and 25 have done it all, haven't they? Have done everyone, to be honest, haven't they? Or large amount. So I mean, what is left for them? What is left for them, to be honest? And as a man, what are you getting? What are you getting? Oh, you're getting the woman you gotta save from the streets. You gotta save from the streets again? Using this lovely woman here, very adventurous woman, using this woman here as an example. Yeah, she's still young. Yes, fun could be had. Yes, you could have babies and stuff, whatever. However, I mean, what benefit would you even get? I mean, what benefit would you even get? She seems burnt out herself. She seems like she's burnt herself out. What benefit as a man are you going to get compared to a man who just pays for it? Again, I'm not saying it's good, but why not? Why not? Instead of buying a wife, let me buy a maid and some escorts. Would that be cheaper? In this modern day and time, would it be cheaper? You know, ask yourself that question.
Shit ain't sweet.
Of course it's not. My God.
I actually want to, like, be someone's wife.
Yeah, good luck.
And be married.
Yeah. A lovely sad woman, staring longingly into her pasta or whatever she's eating in that bowl, hoping to be someone's wife. Oh, I want to be a wife. I've had my fun days. I want to be a wife now. Really? Imagine a world where women realize they can't do what they used to do before, but they understand men will buy, men will pay. Imagine a world where women start to resell us traditionalism. Yeah? Resell us traditionalism. It sounds far-fetched, doesn't it? But I'm running with it. I'm fucking running with it because it's going to be real. OF. It's going to be OW, only wives. Only wives. You can buy yourself a wife. Yeah, part-time wife. My God. There are a lot of these young burnt-out women who want to be wives. A lot of men have realized, nah, I don't really need a wife. I wouldn't mind one, but I don't need one. Man don't need a wife. But I can pay for her services. Yeah? It's far cheaper and less stressful.
Okay, so one thing I cannot stand about a lot of chicks is how they just sit up and feel some type of way because, like, they can't accept when it's not their time no more. Like, when I was 21, 22, 23, I was dealing with older dudes and they was spending money on me, taking me out of town, doing everything for me.
Really?
I'm not about to see a young chick, 21, 22, and be like, oh, these dudes creeps. Oh, they weird. Why they like that young chick? Because it wasn't no problem when it was my turn.
Really? What a lovely woman. Okay, honesty, accountability, my God, you rarely hear this. You rarely effing hear this. And we as men, we know this. We know this. Because we've seen it firsthand ourselves. But rarely do we have a woman being accountable and admitting it. Yes, a lot of these women back in the day, from a lot of us were in school to college, were dating older men with money, cars, homes and everything. They had money, they had achieved. They were older men. Yes, we saw that. These women shamed men their own age at that point. Yes, we saw that. Then these women get older They're 20s plus, and men are dating younger women in their 20s. And other women are bitter about it. Other women are bitter and hating about it. When they were doing the exact same thing. The exact same effing thing. The exact same effing thing. And men have been saying this for years. Men have been getting cussed out, called all sorts of names and things for saying it because we know it. We've seen that. We've done it. Men have been the men on both sides of it. They were once a young dudes and now they're the older men having fun with younger women. So men know it. We're not effing blind. So when we hear women say it, it's like, oh, thank you. Thank you. It's such a rare thing. My God. You think women would admit how they've done? What they've done, whom they've done? No, of course not. Of course not. So here's the reason again why I cannot, and you cannot, we cannot as men blame ourselves for being the way we are nowadays. This is how we are. Not all of us, obviously, but we see the benefit in yo, look, if I want something, I'm going to pay for it. Why not? Why deal with the hassle of everything else when I can just get what I want here for free? Or cheap, let's be honest, or cheap. Or a budget. Or if you want some quality, pay a premium. Yeah, you want some premium pum pum, yeah, pay for that premium. You get the point. So all these women want to act all brand new and fresh, like they weren't selling box when they were younger. Yeah, we understand it. Yeah, they all were. A lot of them were. A lot of them. So if a lot of men have realised, yo, it makes more sense for me to just buy some than stress about it. Yeah, why not? Why the F not? Because we know it. Men have been right for a long effing time. And thankfully here we have one woman admitting something we as men already effing know. But yeah, go on, finish your point.
And then even some of the females, like, you was hot when we were in high school. You were that girl. Everybody knew you. You was at every party, every event when we were in school. Now we grown, and like, it's other chicks that dudes be checking for or that people paying attention to, and now you mad. Like, you cannot think it's gonna be your time forever, man. Exactly. Let other people have a time. Let other people have a turn. You gotta pass the baton. Like, you can't always think it's gonna be your time. That be blowing me. Like,
notice how agitated women act when they lose control. One of the main things they want to control is men. Yeah, is men. Thankfully, a lot of modern men just don't care anymore. They don't give an F. Scarred, burnt, or learnt. Either way, a lot of men just don't give an F anymore. Why would you? The world is yours. Have a nice day.
Don't you think you'll get lonely?